You know that feeling, right? You're so excited about an upcoming trip, but then the reality of planning it hits and all that excitement just gets buried under a mountain of stress. But what if that whole process could be totally reimagined? Today, we're going to dive into how artificial intelligence is becoming your own personal travel agent, promising to make planning your next adventure seamless, personalized, and hey, maybe even fun again. Ah, yes. Does this screen look a little too familiar? You've got one tab for flights, three more for hotels, another six for reviews of those hotels, a map open, some blog post about hidden gems. It's just a digital mess, isn't it? The sheer amount of information out there has turned what should be an exciting task into a totally overwhelming chore. And let's be real, the old way of planning online is kind of broken. You're drowning in all this scattered information, getting these cookie cutter suggestions that have nothing to do with what you actually like. Plus, it's totally static. It can't tell you if it's suddenly going to rain or if there's a cool festival that just popped up. All of this just leads to wasted time and trips that feel like they missed the mark. So, what's the solution to this planning headache? Well, this is where the Smart Planner comes in. This is AI stepping up to cut through all that noise and build something that is specifically for you. You know, what we're talking about here is a really fundamental shift. We're moving away from those static, one-size-fits-all guides that take you hours and hours to sort through. AI planners are the exact opposite. They're dynamic, they actually learn what you like to create a truly personalized trip, and they do it all in a tiny fraction of the time. Okay, so what exactly is an AI travel planner? Well, think of it like an incredibly smart system that takes everything you give it, your destination, your budget, your interests, and mashes it up with real-time data like weather and traffic to build a perfect, efficient itinerary from the ground up. It's built to be the ultimate personalized planning tool. That all sounds pretty impressive, I know, but how does the magic actually happen? I mean, how does a machine take your vague idea of a fun beach trip and turn it into a detailed day-by-day plan? Let's get into the mechanics. From your side of the screen, the process is incredibly simple. You just tell the planner the basics, where you're going, for how long, your budget, and the kinds of things you like to do. That info gets zapped over to the AI, which does all the heavy lifting, analyzing, optimizing, and scheduling everything. And then, just moments later, you get a fully formed plan back, all ready for you to check out. And here's a little peek at what's going on behind the scenes. Your input on the website goes to a backend. In this case, it's built on Node.js, which then talks to a super powerful AI, like the Gemini API. The AI generates that custom itinerary and sends it right back through the backend to show up on your screen. It's this really seamless, elegant flow of data, from you to the AI and right back to you. And this is what that first step actually looks like in a real app. See, it's not some complicated long form. It's just a really clean interface asking simple questions to get the vibe of your trip. Are you a solo traveler pinching pennies or a family going for a luxury experience? The AI needs to know this stuff to craft that perfect plan. The technology making this all happen is just fascinating. You've got the AI model itself, the Gemini API, which is basically the brain of the operation. Then you've got a backend like Node.js, which is like the nervous system, passing all the messages back and forth. And you have natural language processing, which lets the AI understand what you mean, not just the words you type. All of that gets supercharged with live data to make sure your plan is up to the minute relevant. And here it is, the final results. It's not just a boring list of places. It's a structured, timed-out schedule. You can see right here how it suggests visiting the Gateway of India at 9 a.m., then heading to another landmark at 10 a.m., and it even tells you how long to spend at each. This is exactly the kind of smart, optimized planning that used to take us hours of work by hand. Okay, the tech is cool, we get it. But what does this actually mean for you, the traveler? Why should you care? Let's break down how this tech actually builds a better travel experience in the real world. The biggest, most immediate benefit is probably the most obvious one. You get your time back. All those hours, sometimes even days, that you used to spend researching, comparing prices, and building schedules, that gets shrunk down to just a few minutes. And this quote from iPlan.ai really nails it. It's all about automating the most boring, tedious parts of planning. That frees you up to focus on what actually matters, getting excited for your trip. But it goes beyond just saving time. These tools are promising to actually improve the quality of your trip. How? Well, it's all about a deep level of personalization that goes way beyond the generic tourist traps. Because it understands what you're interested in, An AI planner can dig up hidden gems, amazing local restaurants, or niche activities that you would never have found on your own. It basically transforms a standard vacation into an adventure that's uniquely yours. And of course, let's talk about the money. A smart planner isn't just an activities coordinator. It's also kind of like your own personal financial watchdog, helping you make the absolute most of your travel budget.
So, what that really means is the AI is constantly scanning pricing data in the background for you. It can spot the best deals on flights and hotels, find opportunities to save a little cash here and there, and just make sure you're not overspending, all without you having to lift a finger.
Now, this is obviously a game-changing technology, but honestly, it feels like we're just getting started. So, where does all this go from here? The future looks like it's going to be even more seamless. I mean, imagine an AI that doesn't just plan your trip, but also books everything for you with a single click, automatically adjusts your schedule on the fly if your flight gets delayed, and learns from every single trip to make the next one even better. The level of personalization and convenience is just going to keep going up. Which really just leaves us with one final thought. We're watching this shift from a manual, often frustrating process to one that's automated, intelligent, and deeply personal. As this technology keeps getting better, the question isn't if AI will change how we travel, but just how completely it's going to redefine the whole experience. So, think about your next adventure. Who, or maybe what, is going to be planning it?